But I want to ask a Native American what he thinks. That's an interesting question. You want to talk about reparations? Why don't we begin with the Native Americans who had the entire country robbed from them? How about that? Mato on line 9. Go ahead, please. You're on the Savage Nation.
Dr. Savage, I really want to check these African American in their history. There's this term called the Buffalo Soldiers. When they sent, let's back up a little bit. And when they were the Underground Railroads and during the Civil War, when they were freeing the slaves, where do you think they took those slaves? They took them to the Native people because they knew that we would protect them because we understood what they were going through. As soon as the war was over and they created the Buffalo Soldiers and stuff like that, they came and raped our women. They killed us. They enslaved us. And they
wait. Who came? The black people who had been put with you that you took care of?
Yes.
They came back and did that to your people?
Yes, sir. The Buffalo Soldiers. Let them read their history with the Buffalo.
Oh, I didn't know that. Morgan Freeman didn't teach me that.
No.
He's an Morgan Freeman's an expert on God, on art, on science, poetry. He didn't teach me that part of history. I didn't see that one, Mato.
Oh yeah. But see, they don't want to hear that. And they talk about the genocide and oh yeah, they came to other countries to take the black people to bring them over here.
Now I understand. First of all, I'm so happy to have an affiliate in South Dakota. It's thrilling to me on KIMM. Do I have an audience there amongst Native people?
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, a lot of it is got lot to do with. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but me, they listen. I'm probably one of the most conservative, radical natives in the country.
Oh, man.
And
I got to go. First of all, I'm sending you scorched earth. I wish I had a copy of Earth Medicine because it's all about your ancestors. I spent years. I need to talk with you because, I watched the movie The Revenant last night on television. And I'll tell you the truth, it reignited in me my rage of what was done to the Native American. It got me furious. It got me sick to see how they were treated by the settlers. I mean, they were really brutalized. So if you want to talk about I know a lot of people wash it away. They say, oh, they got the casinos now. I've heard that. But you talk about having your culture stripped from you. It does not get much worse than what was done to the Native Americans in the white schools here when they weren't allowed to speak their own languages. Isn't that correct?
Yes, sir. I have a story about my father.
Hold on. I want to hear it. I love it. It's radio on the Savage Nation.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now. 855-400-SAVAGE. 855-400-7282. Savage.
I never knew that about the Buffalo Soldiers. Welcome back to the Savage Nation. We were talking about the UN demanding that the U.S. pay blacks reparations. And we've gone back and forth. I've given my position, and others have given theirs. And I know many are waiting to talk in terms of what they think. And a gentleman calls from South Dakota on KIMM radio, Mato, who is a Lakota. When I say Lakota, I don't want to be, misrepresenting the affiliation, the tribal affiliation. Is Lakota relative to related to the Sioux Indians?
Yes, the Sioux. The Sioux is a French term. It was not, pardon the pronunciation, but it's a partial word for like Sudessawan, I believe, and it's a French word, and it's a serpent, and that's what the French referred to us as. They referred to us as we were lower than snakes.
Oh God! Oh my God! Leave it to the French. All right, so you're a Lakota native, and you started by saying the blacks who are demanding reparations ought to pay us reparations, and you brought up the example of the Buffalo Soldiers, who you say were who? They were black people who were freed, brought to the reservations to be cared for by your ancestors, and then what happened?
Well, when they were being freed from slavery and they were escaping their slave owners and stuff. They would come to the Native people because they knew they would take care of us, and then when they became, some of them became Buffalo Soldiers and stuff like that, and they were sent to basically watch over us and babysit us and killed us. And a lot of them, they raped our women and stole from us and did exactly what they're crying around about, and we're not asking them for reparations.